So this is my first ever PBA 300. It came at the USBC US Open, which I guess isn't the PBA. But if I won the title, it counts on the PBA website. So we're counting it as my first ever PBA 300. But yeah, super cool. It was almost like a bucket list item to check off. I'm gonna take you guys through the game, how I felt during it, how it made me feel, nervous as heck, and kind of the breaks that I got, and we'll show you all the footage along with it. So yeah, enjoy, and yeah. So shot number 3 here, the camera kind of messed up. The camera kind of messed up and didn't quite, the flow bowling coverage didn't quite get the first 2 frames. They were switching from the dead pair over to the live pair for the first shot. And as you saw me chop that 7-pin out with my hand, a little weak hit and a lucky break on the 10. And that's going to be the theme of this video, lucky breaks and horrible shots. The only way, in my mind, to shoot 300 is to be the luckiest human alive. But in all reality, when you shoot 300, whether it's in league or it's in, competition, or it's at the US Open like this one was, there is an element of luck. Frame 5 here, that's a really good shot. Snaps the 10 out, and you see me giving it the chop. That's me pretending to be the 4-pin because I'm a fool. But yeah, as you see me, chop out the 7s, get the late hit on the 10. A lot of that is not, a lot of it is good ball motion, good shot making, me staying in the moment. And you can see right here, me telling myself, giving myself the slow down, breathe. The only way I was gonna strike on this pair in my mind, and on pretty much the whole block, was to throw it very, very slow. The slower I threw it, the better it went through the pins. You'll see like that 10-pin a little fast, just kind of skated through it, and I got a light mixer hit. But a lot of the way to shoot 300, whether league or whatever, is to get lucky. You always see somebody in league shoot 279 and they leave a wrap 10-pin. That hit could have very well been, the wrap could have just barely touched. That's a little left. Okay, we got some room out there. Best pair in the building was 41 and 42. Just ask Mitch Hoope. I also shot 298, the same block against him. So that one, again, a little fast on the left lane. And you see it skate a little behind the head pin. 6-pin gets slapped pretty light. But the element of luck definitely was, the pins were on my side this game. The hit there with the 6-pin, I left a light one, I think, the next game or the game after that. The 10-pin falling late, 5 into the 10, and you'll see at the very end of this game there's a pretty fortunate break. But with that being said, a lot of good shots. That one's, again, horrible. And messenger the 7, so that's 2 good breaks. I've had the 5 into the 10. I messenger to 7 here, gave it a little slap out. Nick was over on lane 38 laughing at me because he saw me slap it out. He was bowling next to me pretty much from the cut on. So he was laughing at me. You see me take a drink of water. I actually left that in. I would have cut it out. I left that in because for me, that's something important. I realize I'm nervous. Thomas has still got 279 and I need to strike to win the match still. So I make sure, even though I throw my shot in the 9th and it's my turn immediately, I make sure, go back, take a sip of water, breathe, wipe my ball off, and do everything the same. Wipe my ball off, wipe my shoe, breathe on my hand, wipe it on my leg, and then make sure I take a nice deep breath, throw my shot. This one's pretty good, out around 2, 3, 4, in that range, probably hits 3 down lane, packs the pocket. And now I'm thinking Now I'm not nervous about winning the match. I'm nervous because this is my chance at my first 300. Not my first 300, obviously. You know, I shoot plenty in Tuesday night league and Wednesday night league, and at a tournament in Kansas City on a house shop. This is my first 300 in PBA competition, which is one of those things that I've always wanted to do. I've always thought it would have been super cool to shoot 300, and now it's the US Open, so I have all those good thoughts going through my mind, getting my heart racing. Again, you see me walking pretty slow. I'm intentionally walking slow, trying to go slow, trying to make everything slow, knowing my heart's racing. I don't want to throw this 1,000 miles an hour. Throw that one pretty good. It's a little further left. You see me give it the chop on the 7-pin. A little further left, a little fast. Even though I'm trying to throw it slow, I'm excited. What can I say? You know, it's hard when your heart's racing to throw the same shots, and it's a similar feeling on TV, where it's hard to slow everything down when you're excited, your heart's racing, not necessarily nervous, but just really excitement about what's going on, you know, what could happen, what might happen, whatever, thinking in the future. But taking deep breaths, going slow, making sure I take my time. I'm gonna wait. There is no courtesy, obviously. Pair to the left, pair to the right are dead, but I'm still waiting just to try and take my time. Again, same thing. Wipe the heel twice, blow on my hand, wipe my leg, take a deep breath. I even take a little extra time here and make sure I throw it fast and hit my target. So I almost 4-5-10, but I got lucky, you know, a little lucky break on the 7-pin, the 10-pin, and then that shot in the 10th. It was pretty good. I think you deserve every break you get, as lucky as they are. You know, you create a little bit of that luck with ball motion, and I showed you the last 3 shots of Thomas. You know, I still needed the first one in the 10th. As crazy as that is, it's the US Open. I shot 300 in match play, and I still needed the first one in the 10th to win the match, which is crazy to me. But Thomas had a great game here at 276. I was glad I bowled Thomas. He didn't really try and mess with me too much. He didn't really try and say anything to get under my skin. He was really just, you know, we were both kind of buried pretty deep. I was in like 14th. I think Thomas was in like 22nd, maybe 19th, whatever it was. It was pretty low. Neither of us could really make the show at that point. So he was more just, you know, giving me high fives, telling me good shot, and, you know, all the things a nice guy like Thomas really would do. So that was nice. That was my first PBA 300. Really exciting for me. Hopefully I can shoot more of them, because I think if I shoot 300 every tournament, it only adds to my score, that's for sure. But yeah, first PBA 300, and that's kind of what went through my brain during it. A lot of lucky breaks, and you got to capitalize on them when you get them. So luckily I did, and really cool to kind of put my name in the history books at the US Open, even if it's amongst a couple hundred people that have done it. So yeah, pretty cool. And I'll see you guys next time.